I'm Ronna Ruffin, Director of Youth Programs at the Harry and Rose Sampson Family JCC. KidsCenter is your answer to a safe, fun, and enriching place for your kids to go after school. Some of the fun things we get to do while we're there are building and playing and using our imagination. And one of our favorite things is making paper airplanes and then flying them. We race them, we see how far they can go, we see how high they can go, how many times they can twirl. And I'm here to show you one of our favorite ways to make an airplane. So first, get a piece of paper. You can have any kind of paper you have laying around, construction paper, you can recycle paper. You might even have some of those fancy books that has pre-decorated airplanes for you to fold. And you can even decorate your own if you have a couple of markers and crayons or paint. Use your creativity. That's what we love to do in KidsCenter, is be creative and think outside the box. So once you have your paper and you're ready to fold, you're going to fold it long ways like a hot dog bun. So it should look just like this. Now you're going to take your paper airplane and open it up, or your soon-to-be paper airplane, and you're going to take these top corners and you're going to fold them inside your paper. So you line up the edge with the inside fold that you had just made. So this is what it should look like. You have one triangle up here, you have another triangle up here, and then you have a big square down here. Is this what your paper airplane looks like? Great. So now we're going to put it back down and we're going to take another fold. You're going to fold this edge over one more time, and you're going to do the same thing with the other side. So now you still have a triangle, it just looks a little different. And now this is what your soon-to-be paper airplane should look like. You have longer triangles on either side. Once you're done with this step, you're going to fold it in half, just like this, starting to look a little bit more like that airplane. You should have your pointy nose up here, you should have the back of the plane here, and now we're missing the most important thing. Those are the wings. That's what helps to keep the airplane up. So you're going to take your plane and you're going to fold over the wings about halfway down the piece of paper. You see where my fold is, it's about halfway down that side. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. And now, if you hold up, here is your paper airplane. You've got your wings on this side, you've got the nose right here, you've got the back of the plane here. Now if you watched the video that we shared earlier, it talked about the 4 forces that help to keep a plane in the air. You've got thrust, which is what pushes the airplane forward. You've got drag, which is what slows it down or pushes it back. You've got lift, which is what keeps the airplane up. And then of course we have gravity, which is what pulls it down. The fun thing is, if all 4 of those forces are equal, they're the same, the airplane stays up in the air. Now if you take a look at the very edge of this airplane, it doesn't look quite as flat as if it were just a flat piece of paper. Now there's a super smart guy that they talked about in the video, his name is Bernoulli, and he talks about how the air flows over that rounded edge of the airplane that helps to create the lift and keep the airplane up in the air. And the thrust, because this is a paper airplane, is going to be our hand, but if it were an airplane that flies in the sky, it would be the jets or the engines that help to keep it going. So here is your paper airplane. And once you have your paper airplane made, you can go ahead and fly it. You can see how far it goes, and I want to know how far your paper airplane goes, because I like to race mine and I like to see how far I can get it to fly through the house. KidsShare helps lots of programs at the JCC, including KidsCenter. It raises much-needed scholarship funds to help make sure that children have the ability to go to KidsCenter, which is a fun, enriching, rewarding, and exciting place to be. Speaking of KidsShare, did you know our online auction is open now? Go online and find your favorite auction item and place a bid. You'll even see 1 month of KidsCenter tuition as an item to bid on. We'll see you at KidsCenter.